Go from Pokemon Journeys gets stub his toe on a let go. There's defense mode switching to attack mode. And I hate Go from Pokemon Journeys. Now, Pokemon Journeys has a couple problems. One of the problems, the last good Pokemon anime was Pokemon X and Y, the series. Ever since then, Pokemon has turned into this cartoony, lackluster, lame as hell freaking show. It's bad. I mean, the Pokemon Journeys is actually pretty funny, but the problem with Pokemon Journeys that we all have is that Pokemon Journeys is too goddamn cartoony. I feel like I'm watching a Saturday morning cartoon. I feel like I'm watching a freaking cartoon rather than watching an anime. And anybody who watches anime knows the damn difference between an anime and a cartoon. Cartoons don't take themselves seriously, blah, 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 etc. Animes take themselves seriously like you're watching a movie, except it's a freaking animation and it's beautiful. It's like watching these old Disney, those Disney cartoon movies that used to come out. It feels like we're watching that every time you watch anime. And Pokemon Journey just feels kiddish, though, to an annoying level. Like, I don't like watching an anime and feel like I'm a freaking, Yu-Gi-Oh! Supposed to be a children's card game. You watch it and you feel like an adult because it's so freaking complicated. Not feel like an adult, but like feel like, you're mature enough to be watching this. Like, you could defend it. You can't defend Pokemon Journeys. That thing is kiddish as hell. I tried watching that series, man, and it just goofy. But the main problem that I have with Pokemon Journeys more than anything else is Go. Now, it's not his personality or anything. The problem I have with freaking Go is that he catches Pokemon Go style. In the old Pokemon shows, whenever you want to capture... First of all, in the old shows, nobody ever caught Pokemon that frequently. Like every few episodes, you'll catch a Pokemon or someone else will catch a Pokemon. Like, when Ash or Brock, whoever caught a Pokemon, it felt important, though. Because rarely do they ever get that many Pokemon. But when they do, it mattered. When a Pokemon evolved, it mattered. Go captures Pokemon Go style. Meaning, he just draws the Pokemon, that's it. In the old Pokemon shows and the old Pokemon thing, you have to battle them and pretty much beat them at their last breath. And then when they're completely, drained of energy, you throw the Pokeball. They don't have no energy to kick out, and that's it. Now what happens now is Go just throws a Pokemon. Oh, I want to capture the Pokemon. Throws a Pokeball. Bam, done. Finished. Every single time. Like, they're making him the epitome of Pokemon, gotta catch them all. Except without any other hard work to capture a Pokemon. He sees them. It's simple as this. He sees a Pokemon he likes. He throws a Pokeball. He catches him. Then he never uses them. Simple as that. You know how many Pokemon he captures that doesn't use? He just puts them in a freaking zoo-like cage environment where it's just like, hey, stay over here and have fun. Jeez, imagine how much the taxpayers have to pay for all those Pokemon to feed them, bathe them, take care of them. Have someone in the middle trying to change the shit that they leave all over the freaking grass and everything. Imagine how much that costs. He's keeping them busy. But that's the main problem. He does it all the time. He just throws the Pokemon, captures him. Throws the Pokeball, capture him. I ain't like the Pokemon. Throw him, catch him. He wanted Salvo, was crying. Throw the Pokeball, catch him. They were doing this thing where they're trying to do something, and they all got caught in this big sandstorm. In the middle of it was I forgot the Pokemon's name. It's that pink Pokemon with a big giant jaw that's in the sand. And he just freaking throws a Pokeball, captures it. I think oh no, but he throws it in a certain way that captures it. Who cares? Who cares what way he throws it? If the Pokemon if the Pokemon hasn't gotten his ass whipped, does not mean he has enough energy to kick out. That's like, if I have a freaking wrestling match and I want to pin a guy 1, 2, 3, and I just go ahead, instead of doing any kind of moves to weaken and drain him so I can get that 3 count, I just push him on the floor, drop on top of him, 1, 2, 3, done. Go home. I'm finished. I beat him. No, I have to beat him and weaken him down to freaking pin him. Or if you're in the UFC, you're gonna have to, as soon as you put on, you don't just put on the submission hold right off the bat and then he taps out and that's it. You go home, take a nap. In a boxing match, you don't just swing your freaking arm once. You punch him, he knocks down, you win the match, go home. No, you have to work your way to freaking getting that right punch that might knock him out. Or a series of punches that might just drain him down where he can't get up for the 10 count. Same thing with the pinning, right, in a wrestling match. But no, not in the Pokemon world anymore, because you need to kiss Pokemon Go's ass. Even though Pokemon Go was popular for a few months in 2016, and then it went ahead to go up to not be relevant for the remainder of the next 4 to 5 years. But let's go ahead and make Go capture every Pokemon with no freaking, no effort. I mean, he definitely has enough Pokemon to weaken whoever Pokemon he's gonna catch. But nah, just throw the Pokeball. That's it. Just toss it. Don't even think twice. Like, I used to think, like, hey, if you're a person that, like, didn't have a Pokemon and you had to capture your first Pokemon, that's going to be tough. You know, you're going to have a friend of yours, freaking, you have to borrow some Pokemon from somebody. Like, you remember in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, the guy who wanted the routes, he had to borrow Pokemon from you or your dad or something like that. And then, you know, he caught his he freaking borrowed a Pokemon, a Zigzagoon, I think. He used it to capture routes, then he gave back the Zigzagoon. That's how he got his first Pokemon. I thought that's how the Pokemon world worked. You either get one for the professor, or, you know, you borrow Pokemon from somebody to capture your first Pokemon, then you give him back the Pokemon, like, thank you. Or someone will probably have to beat up the Pokemon for you, and you'll be like, all right, throw the Pokeball, capture him. That's what I thought. But no, apparently all you have to do is just grab a Pokeball, throw it, done. Go home. It's finished. You just have to throw the Pokemon right. Because everybody knows if you throw the Pokeball the right way, somehow the Pokemon is too much of a bitch to freaking kick out of the Pokeball and break it. You know, you just got to throw it the right way. Has nothing to do with draining his energy and beating him down and making him too tired to get out of the Pokeball. No. Just toss it a certain way, like it's a baseball. Give him the old spinneroo or whatever the hell. Bam, done. If Pokemon Go didn't make you hate the Pokemon series enough for not having any effort to capture any of these Pokemon, like I played Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Oh my god, is that annoying. Every time I run into a Pokeball, just throw the Pokeball, done. And it's like, I don't have to beat him up, do nothing. Every Pokeball is a Master Ball, apparently. Or half of a Master Ball, where, like, you know, most likely you're going to catch it. Like, the whole freaking Pokemon game is a Safari Zone. And now so the anime is now followed suit. They're now the Safari Zone. Don't call it Pokemon Journey. It's called Pokemon Safari Zone. Because, my god, all he has to do is throw a Pokeball. He has, like, 2,000. He must have 200 Pokemon right now. All I had to do is just throw the Pokeballs. Where's he getting the Pokeballs from? I don't know. Maybe he's selling his ass on the street as a 10-year-old to pedophiles and freaking collecting the money to get the Pokeballs to freaking toss them and freaking put in no effort. I'm sorry, man. That's just the one thing I hate about Pokemon Journeys, though. The fact that it's kiddish as hell doesn't bother me. Because the new Yu-Gi-Oh show, Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens, which that will be a separate video about that show. That show is kind of kiddish too, but it's actually like real funny and kind of fun. And I don't mind it too much, even though it does feel way more kiddish than the other Yu-Gi-Oh shows, especially Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains, which is so mature. Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains was too mature to a fault. I mean, some of those Yu-Gi-Oh! Battles in Vrains was just so complicated. If you weren't paying attention, and I've been a Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan since I was like a freaking in elementary. And the amount of focus you have to pay attention to Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains, you might as well be watching a chess game. Because the second I take my eyes off the show, or I'm like, I look at my phone for a second, I get lost. Because I'm like, wait, how did he get these three monsters over here? That felt like I was watching a freaking chess game, watching that Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains. So especially the later episodes, it got complicated, man. Like, it really felt like real life Yu-Gi-Oh! You know those Yu-Gi-Oh! Freaking guys you play online that freaking take like freaking 3 minutes to do a whole move, and you're like, good God, just beat me already and put me out of my misery, Jesus Christ. But anyway, Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens is a lot more like way more pulled back, and it's very kiddish, but at the same time it's funny, and it's not taking itself way too seriously like the other Yu-Gi-Oh! Shows. And because I've been so used to watching these overly complicated Yu-Gi-Oh! Shows like Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 and Vrains, that this is actually a welcome change, and I don't mind to spend like the next few years watching Sevens, and then maybe the show after gets a little bit more mature again, but like, I don't mind it. And Journeys, to a degree, I don't mind it too much either, because the story never changes with Ash. It's the same story every time. Go to a new town, you know, capture a new Pokemon with Pikachu at level 100. Freaking try to get all the gym badges, win whatever elite, whatever the hell thing he has to do there, and then when he's done, go rinse, repeat over again. There's nothing overly complicated. So as long as that main story doesn't change, Pokemon is always going to be, you know, like, simmer down, you know, you're not going to take it too seriously. So the fact that they're just not going to take it seriously and make it kind of goofy and make you laugh a little bit, be a little kiddish, doesn't mind too much. The main problem is freaking Go and that freaking Pokemon Go mentality, capture every Pokemon, bam, done. That was supposed to be Ash? Wasn't Ash that I want to capture every Pokemon person, and they just put it out, they forgot that was one of Ash's original qualities. Just put it on Go and make him capture everything. Because, you know, we want to promote Pokemon Go, even though Pokemon Go is never going to become popular again, all right? It was popular for a little bit, and it died down. That's it. Leave it dead. And for the love of God, please, for the next Pokemon show, cut that out. Nobody wants to see a sequel to Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu Eevee, or Pokemon Let's Go Crystal, Pokemon Let's Go Gold and Silver, whatever version you want to come up with. Everyone wants freaking Everybody wants the fourth generation sequels, Diamond and Pearl. Nobody wants Let's Go. Nobody wants to play Pokemon Go. It was a phenomenon for a little bit. It died. Let it die. Don't start ruining your anime show too now by making them capture every Pokemon Go style. Just do it a Pokeball. Bam, done. Make the freaking characters earn their Pokemon by beating the hell out of them and capturing them with low energy after they've made them pretty much faint. I mean, for the love of God. This is attack mode, switching back to defense mode, and I'm out. Peace.